Saludos amigos, Cash, your president and CEO of Cash International Luxury Real Estate. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today is one of those videos that I'm gonna put out there really quick because it's something that I've been talking about for quite a while. And it relates to as of last night, there was an assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, okay? So that was something that was on the news yesterday, and I was watching that, and in my mind, what kept resonating was one of those statements and comments that I've been making you guys in so many of my videos. There was a very wise individual that told me something when he was investing into the Dominican Republic a couple of years ago as one of my clients. And what he explained to me was, it is better to be a couple years early than a day late, okay? And that just kind of resonated with me. Be a couple years early rather than one day late. And it is things like this that are happening in North America that are causing red flags to go up everywhere, okay? And this is something that is not a conclusion I'm drawing or a hypothesis that I'm bringing to you. This is what the general population is talking about. They are either right wing or they're left wing. There is a lot of turmoil, there's a lot of disagreements in the way the country is operating fundamentally, economically, and the political parties are at complete, they're in a battleship format against each other right now, okay? So what I'm seeing here, and indicative of what happened last night, is something that I feel is spiraling out of control. Now, this is my own personal opinion. Please take it for what it's worth, okay? It's just my opinion. I'm sitting here right now, I'm visiting back in Canada, and like I told you in a previous video, I can feel the difference in the energy, I can feel the difference in the culture, I can feel the difference in the people, and all of that is something that is not fictitious or made up in my mind. I can feel it and I can see it. I'm right across the border where I'm at. You can see right behind me, there is downtown Detroit, okay? It's a booming city. It's really, really taking off right now. However, guys, this is looming, and this is something that's real, okay? We talk a lot about inflation on this channel. We talk a lot about the cost of living and all of those elements that are causing our middle class to be decimated, and you're seeing that across the board. Florida specifically is really, really getting hit hard. But now you're seeing things go to another level, okay? You're seeing conspiracy theories that are arising. You're gonna see a lot of them over the next days and weeks, so pay attention to those. You're gonna see a lot of things that are starting to happen that are going to cause a major shift, I feel, in the sentiment. It's already started, okay? And I said, I've been saying this for quite a while. There's a mass exodus happening here of North Americans and Canadians that are leaving their countries, okay? You're getting less and less skilled workers coming into these countries, and you are getting more and more skilled workers, business people, entrepreneurs, leaving the US and Canada, okay? They're flocking out. They don't recognize the country that their parents did. When their parents came here for motivation and to create a new life and opportunity, they don't see that anymore. So many people that are graduating from college, okay, a few years out of college, they don't have the ability to go live on their own. They can't afford to do it. So in that spirit, what I'm saying here, guys, is better to be a few years early than one day late. And right now, what I feel is we're getting down to that moment of where you could be counting the days. When I saw this erupt on the news, my wife actually messaged me. She's on a mother-daughter trip, and with her mom, not with my daughter, but she's on a mother-daughter trip. And what she was telling me, she sent me a quick text and said, "Oh, did you see Donald Trump got shot?" And I was like, "Oh my God, it started." You know, thank God, fortunately, it was just, he got a nick in the ear, which that is absolutely traumatic. It was a millimeter away from the entire world changing forever, okay? And going from an attempted assassination to an assassination. Imagine what that place would be like right now. Imagine what would be going on in the US. That's how close it was to everything changing, okay? In that moment, what I was thinking is, we need to book our plane and get back to the DR, okay? We just went through the elections in the Dominican Republic, okay? I was there, right there in Piantini, and you saw what happened, guys. Nothing. It was a peaceful, the same president remained in power. There was two parties that were very close. It was a very close fight. No one knew who was going to win at the end of the day. So it was close. It was competitive. There was two different parties, okay? However, it was a peaceful political campaign. There was no fighting, there was no riots, there was no attempted assassinations. That is huge. Guys, there was nothing like that. I didn't even know an election happened. People said, hey, stay indoors, election's happening, you never know. Guys, nothing happened, nothing. Now you're coming over here to North America and you're seeing what's happening. Okay, we just had the convention is coming up here in a few days, and you just had, by a millimeter, former President Donald Trump was almost assassinated. So what is going to happen in that moment? Okay, so this is not fear-mongering, this is real, and if you're not thinking about it, God bless you, because I wish I had the ability to take my head and stick it in a hole when stuff around me was going wrong. Okay, you really need to open your eyes, whether you agree with me or disagree with me on the direction of the U.S. or Canada. I'm not I don't run the Federal Reserve. I'm not a renowned political expert. I didn't take political science. So I'm just speaking from a common sense point of view. And in that common sense point of view, guys, I'm saying trouble is brewing. Yesterday, we escaped, or for those that have not made the switch, have not started to look at property or look at, it's not even about buying property, guys. It's about making that shift and understanding that it could be the best thing for yourself, your family, and your money, okay? It could be the best thing for your wealth. It could be the best thing you could ever do for your family, period. Because I don't know if it's an if anymore. I really, honestly, and I don't want to say when, but I feel we're after last night, we're ticking towards the when. When it happens, it's going to go off in a fashion that is going to cause a major catastrophic shift with our friends there in the USA and my home country, Canada. Things are not going to be the same anymore, and people are prepping for it, and that's what's scary. People are prepping for it. People are expecting. There's talks of civil war. Is that really going to happen or not? That's beyond my pay grade. I have no idea. But if as I am a normal, relatively intelligent individual that can observe the surroundings and see what's happening around me, I'm going to say, Cash, you are doing the right thing. Focus on the Dominican Republic, okay? I feel it's a great option for you, and I've told you so many reasons. Today's video, I'm not going to go into that, why I feel the Dominican Republic is an amazing option, why I think it's so close, yet so far, different culture, people are happier, inflation is in control, the political parties, and this is the key one, that's what this video is about, the political parties are aligned, okay? Presidents are not being attempted assassination attempts on them. These things aren't happening in the Dominican Republic. It's a peaceful country, peace-loving people. Some of the best schools I've ever been exposed to. I'm so happy my daughter's experiencing some of the top schools. She would never get that sort of exposure here. Now, I'm not just talking about the quality of education, but I'm talking about the quality of schooling, the people she's surrounded by. The Dominican Republic, overall, people are in a better state of mind, and that is no secret. If you guys have visited, you know that. The economy is booming. I just did my last video. Watch that if you haven't. Guys, we are beating China in GDP growth. We're decimating the US and Canada. There's no comparison there. But we're beating China. The only country that's beating us right now is India. Okay, we're one of the leaders in GDP growth. Like, think about that. And now you start taking these other elements that happened last night and you start saying, I think you really need to reevaluate or just prep. If you have the ability to prep, don't feel that it's outside your scope and you can't afford to do it, because you can afford to do it. There's so many options. I have sub 100,000 options in Punta Cana, okay? If you're not in that, you're in higher options, then God bless you. That's amazing, because you got beautiful options in Las Trenas, mountain, oceans. You got Cap Cana, one of the top, the brand new Florida, okay? It is going to be where everyone is going to retire that has a large degree of discretionary income. So guys, yesterday was a traumatic thing for me, especially when I first got that message from my wife, because I thought the way she presented it that it was an assassination. I was happy to see it was an attempted assassination. Therefore, President Donald Trump is safe. You're getting a lot of conspiracy theories that are starting, and are they conspiracy or not? Nobody ever knows until years after. That's why they lock these files up. But some people are shouting that this was a political assassination attempt, okay, from the other party. So who knows what that is? But what I'm going to say, that creates a lot of mental unrest, a lot of mental stress on the population, and you can't focus on the important things. So, guys, I just want to put that out there. Again, I'm really happy that nothing catastrophic happened. I think just the fact it happened, even an attempt happened, is catastrophic. So start to really weigh your options and start to look at things and start to dial into what I've been talking about. Start looking at those opportunities that are out there, because they're out there, and they're there for amazing prices. And it is Dominican Republic's a country where you can get your residency. It costs you a few $1,000s. They hook you up with the best attorneys, and you get your residency. Now you're a legal resident of there. If you want to push forward and get your green card, do it. You're in a perfect location, a booming country, safe. When you talk about safety and security, guys, you cannot compare at this point anymore. Anyone that tells me the Dominican Republic is not safe is just not in tune with the information and is choosing to put the blinders on. What I say is not safe is right over there, okay? That is not safe anymore. When you have a former president that is about to be assassinated, that almost got assassinated last night, in a culture of high security, the best surveillance, all of those elements exist, and yet that happened. That's mind-blowing. All right, guys, on that note, God bless America, God bless Canada. I hope them the best, but I am not optimistic on what the short-term and long-term future holds here. Therefore, if you're thinking along the same wavelengths as I am, as Bry is, as so many others that have made that shift to that side of the world. Okay, not even that side of the world. You're within 3.5 hours. You're there on a plane. Okay, if you're considering it, guys, if you needed a nudge, I don't know what else could be a better nudge than what you saw last night and what you're going to be hearing about in the news for the coming future, okay? It makes me nervous. I'm happy that I'm in Canada, to be honest, and not over there, but, it's a short step away. You can see exactly, we're one country. Like, that is Detroit, and I'm sitting here in my penthouse in Windsor, so that's how close they are. So for me, too close for comfort, I would say. Any questions, guys? If you want, we've assisted so many people in creating a new life in the Dominican Republic, creating new investments. If you're not ready to move, you should be. If you're just ready to, prepare to move in case something like yesterday happens, and you want to invest there, and you want to get a great Airbnb, and you want to be ready for the future. If you need to pull the plug, then guys, we can help you with that as well. Okay, we can help you with the whole thing. Okay, we've done it successfully, and we're so happy we made that move and shift on all levels. All right. So on that note, please remember, love where you live. I don't think you can say that across the border right now. I don't see too many people saying that over here in Canada right now. So guys, if you really do want to love where you live, then please reach out to me. My name's Cash. I'm president and CEO of Cash International Luxury Real Estate. We focus on Las Vegas, Santo Domingo, specifically Piantini over there. Google that's where the World Trade Center is the brand new World Trade Center is going up. And then obviously we're focusing on Cap Cana and Punta Cana for you this coming year. Okay, so we're really dialing it deep, and we're going to be able to guide you. We're not just brokers trying to sell you property, guys. I'm an investor myself, and we are doing some really cool things, especially coming up here in season 4. We're going to do some really cool things. But on that note, please reach out if you're feeling a little uncomfortable about what's going on in your country that you live in. I guarantee we can help you out. All right, guys, thank you so much, and God bless.